So here this is between rounds. They're replacing the clutch. They go through the whole engine in these fuel cars. What are those oxygen filters? Is that oxygen filters in the car? Huh?
EGR's right there on the two.
Eating what?
ET, exhaust gas temperature.
Oh, okay, like oxygen sensors. Okay, oh, exhaust.
Yeah, exhaust.
Okay. Yeah, they use oxygen sensors in regular cars.
Not in the nitro ones, though.
Yeah, there's no well, I don't know what's left.
There is, but there's nothing that'll survive it.
Right. Probably can't read it or something. This way. I teach auto technology, so I'm kind of like I'm not familiar with these engines. I mean, I used to be really into drag racing, fuel cars. You know, I kind of know a little bit about it, but the technology's probably gone so far of what I remember.
Fun stuff.
But they're like 1471 blowers. Or how
Yeah, but they're kind of modified. They got built cases. They move the rotors back, and then they set the blower way back in the manifold to dump in the center. There's a lot of differences, but it's basically designed after a 1471.
Okay.
Roughly. New ones are a lot different. That would be like a diesel, you know, a 1471 diesel.
Okay. I got you. Yeah, they really overdrive. Okay. That's the clutch.
Watch out for this guy. Watch out for this guy with the walk out here.
Dude, that's the clutch right
No kidding, man. Wow,
it's like 6, I don't know how many discs is it, 6 or 7? It's like toast after one run, man. All the way out. Another between runs track.
Go ahead and repair. Probably best thing, roller coaster, best everything you've ever been on. Grab this tool, repair it right away, and so they only get a half an hour. And they're like, expensive. That's what we don't. Yeah, it's like $400. Well, like $300 because I did it by myself, and then $100 for like videos and pictures. Oh yeah. Some dude in a shop with the right tools, ready to go.
It's like they're just trying to burn so much fuel. Guys, put finishing touches on this top fuel car. You want to try to get out into the stand? Bottom end. That's the hardest job there is. Yeah. Got young kids to do it. I'm headed over to your vendor shop. I don't know if I want to. Well, you know, if you break it with your hands, that's what they need. Because if it comes apart, that's where it's going to come apart at. Yeah. That's the most critical assembly. The head works, the balancing, and all that clutch, but the most critical. Did he have any performance? No, I didn't hear anything. He had a good one that was slow. So. But they put all these brand new pistons and rods in it. Are we changed? Is that changed the piece at all? They keep like 15 sets of pistons on here at one time. Wow. The rods are ready to go. Oh, thank you. pretty much. Like across, it's a good idea.
Is Joe Reese still living?
You change the plug, you change the oil. They change the picture. They're leaning on them so hard. I don't know what's partial crack.
Have to walk wide around them. You can walk back and forth. There's more room. If you have two guys that want to move back and forth, they can.
That's what I heard.
Good. How about yourself?
Good. I'm fine running.
Good.
Here's the pits. Here's the staging lanes for the next run. Something's wrong with the other guy. He's got a problem. Another guy. What? Oh, that's why it looks so. Oh, yeah. Wow, 396. No shit.
322 miles an hour. Neither of these drivers has been in the threes yet this weekend.
Very good.
3 miles an hour. How about Matt Hagan?
399.
Close to the center line down there, but
99.
keep it on the track. One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two,
said, hey, you know, they haven't quite found the sweet spot just yet. I said, yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. We're looking good. So Olaf picks up the first win right here, the alcohol fun party. Woo! 5:52, 265.
Classes. But the performance of these cars, especially here in the funny car class over the last year, has just been amazing.
Well, we talked about that a little bit.
Gets down to the finish line, a big puff of smoke, but he runs 5:63.
That never might be.
Got a very good racer, a very consistent car over there in that other lane.
8, 9 cars, most of the best cars in the class.
That guy's gonna like the win guy today. 8:58, Ashley, who is absolutely fun there. Jitters?
Well, she's probably got to have some, but I think she's sharp enough to realize that, hey, she's another run.
Shot by car 5:28 to 276 champion of the world. That'll be Joey Severance. He'll be coming up over here in that JA Services team car. Joey Severance 5:27 through 272 miles an hour. Megan, you saw the guys out there. She pedaled it, hiked the front wheels up a little bit. Runs down here and fire. Bill Lynn, the financial advisor. Here's the LaHoya. That's a very consistent success. George Jacob. And the damage over again. 5-car motorsport. Down by 6,000ths of a second. Gord Gingles goes 29 on the tree. Bill Lynn was 89 on the tree. Bill Lynn was trucking on down. Coming up. About 6:37, 212
cars now think Darnell jumped right up to the in from Arizona. Brand new 2016 Nitro Harley for Ron. He's gone down to 7-0. Really shut up passes. A to B. Full power. We're good for them guys. Here we go. Got this. He's got a lot of power. Steel block. Here it's 695, 205 senior.
Oh, stop now! The body looks like a slightly modified. The body was slightly modified from the original.
I knew I'd figure out how to turn that thing off sooner or later. By the way, K&N also, the big back to the K&N Horsepower Challenge for the pro stock competitors to come to Vegas. In just a few weeks, it's a bit harder out there. I do not believe that Greg Anderson's 6.586 will hold up as the #1 qualifier. Now, it's entirely possible Gray's too quick. He's number 15 and 16 on the sheet right now. Going to move on up a little bit so you don't have to run somebody like, well, Greg Anderson in the first round. Euro 6.750. 205.85, Matt Archer. That's not an improvement. For American ethanol, that's another Hemi-powered Dodge Dart. The guys that run kind of a geographic
trying to qualify.
Going right side out of Colorado, going out of Washington. We'll see a lot of them on the West Coast.
16 cars,
we get back to places like
only 16 cars can
Gainesville and
qualify
Englishtown. You never know.
in each class. So
Make a good hit or two.
they need to qualify by tomorrow. The top 60 qualifiers, fastest
could,
cars, will qualify to race.
Make you
in the
change your mind.
eliminations
Bruce
tomorrow.
Gilman wasn't planning on running as many races last year as he ended up either until he kind of got off to a hot start. Linda Vaughn has joined me back up here in the tower. How are you, sweetheart?
They got to beat a 671. 671 to qualify.
You talk Christmas and New Year till the end of time. You know what I'm going to tell everybody? I said, look, they gave me this for Valentine's Day. A lot of teams have got together and said, hey, let's see if we can figure this out, because everybody just won't run. Nice move early from Aaron Small, 6.685. Not quite as good at the other end. 207.08 the speed. Live on FX1. Fun time. It's a very exciting time right now to be involved in this story. I bet Greg Basic will make 50 of them between now and Phoenix, because those guys are like testing fools. Closing in on the finish line stripe, 6.683. No matter what happens here, Alan Johnson has got his little spot in history, basically tucked away. He's the last guy to win. That race was carbureted. The first guy to win fuel injection. But right now, I think it may be a little bit too early to say that there's a favorite out there. Right. They also had a manufacturer change. Building Hemi motors. Well, I guarantee you those guys would like to have a little bit more time as well. I talked to Nick Perry, who runs an engine shop back there in Oklahoma earlier in the weekend. I said, no, I know from being in the business. We're so late getting either engines on the dyno or getting back to the performance play in Nitro Valley. All right, Chevy and figured it was going to be 100 or 100.5 quicker at least. That's the way she won the second championship. She went out with the first. She had the car to beat. She was out there last year winning the championship. She did not have the best car. By the way, that's the first Sonoma year.
Bringing it up to go on the stage beams. I've found a procedure that works well for me, and I'm going to stick to it. So as long as I can still cut my reaction times as good as I was the last couple of years, I think we'll be okay. You know, obviously we've got a lot of work to do on the horsepower side, but this is only the beginning for this Elite Motorsports Mopar Dodge Start. I'm so excited about the future with all of my guys. It's going to be over the season.
Plus, of course, her new movie debut. Just the other night down there, the Racing in Red movie. Oh, there's Boba. That white Chevrolet. That won't qualify for a while. Still Greg came up and told the whole anyway, we're in the off season. Funny story, read my columns in National Geographic. Literally, I had an opportunity to go down and go to Cayman Islands this year, but never been down there. So that'd be a great little getaway. Go someplace new. 6.594. The way they drew up, they're going to end up qualified 1 or 2 no matter what happens here. That puts them on opposite sides of the ladder. During the offseason, winter break, they made over 400 dyno bolts trying to get this thing sorted out. It's really not just a matter of using a track technology. Good deal. Scoreboard 6.585. Sorry about Fry. 209.62 the speed. Jason goes 6.6.
Red hat on the planet. I want one. You won't give me one. It's Taylor. Taylor, what's going on?
Hey y'all, we're happy to be back here in Pomona, California with all of our friends.
A little display out there. You can see all the fun things that the Traxxas E-Revo does. Now, this used to be your flagship automobile, am I right? What's the new ride now that's the flagship?
That's right. The one you're seeing right now is the Traxxas brushless E-Revo. This baby will go about 70 plus miles per hour, and as you can see, it does a little bit of flying. But we do have a new vehicle. This will be called the Monster 10 scale, but we've got one that's actually a 5th scale. Hey, don't take out the cameraman, people.
Why is Rody trying to take out the camera guy? Camera guy can't. Oh, that's not cool. Now, so the 5th scale car is your new flagship car. You also have a new quadcopter as well. Tell me about that.
That's right. The X-Max is our new 5th scale car. It's got a whole design redesign on it, as well as self-driving.
Jason's driving the red car, Rody's driving the blue car. Oh, that one came out done. Now, if they come undone and the wheels come off or anything like that, you're checking the window. I like to see that. Where can we find new replacement parts, or do we have to just buy a new car?
You will never have to buy a new car.
That's all it takes. You make it sound so simple, Taylor. Not only are you pretty in that red hat.
You just need some traction skills.
Oh, we gotta get local traction skills too. You look so pretty in that hat. I bet you can do all of them. Oh, look out! Look out for your golf cart. Now, Taylor, I like your red hat. Where can we buy this hat and all the new cool clothing you guys have?
We love you, Jake.
Sorry, Jackie. We apologize.
Jackie, you can buy Traxxas also at jakes.com, so it's okay. But you can check us out at Traxxas.com. All of our new gear is there. We're starting our Traxxas Live, so you can use hashtag Traxxas Live for all of your photos.
If I take a really cool picture and tag it, Traxxas Live, can I get on the website? No? On Instagram? I want to be on the website though. I want to be the new face of Traxxas. I know your face. You should be the new face of Traxxas. Kind of like Sunny and Cher of Traxxas. You think that could work? Do you even know who Sonny and Cher are? I don't think Taylor knows who Sonny and Cher are. Mackie, put slicks on this to get a little bit more traction. It's going at upwards of 80 miles an hour. Let's see what happens.
Whoa!
Brody, that was really cool. Everybody else. Hey, Alan, are we getting ready to go back to racing?
We are. We've got the first top fuel car rolling around the corner and up into the fire up area. But before that, while it's quiet, I have very, very important stuff. Morgan Danielle.
Top fuel, baby!
Danielle,
Yeah!
a very important message for you on the Sunoco Vision. Nick wants to know if you'll marry him. Hey, with tomorrow being Valentine's Day, love is in the air, you know?
For some fuel cars. Are you ready for some nitro? Make some noise! Woo! Everybody underneath the grandstands is ready. They're ready to rock and roll. So I need to know if you're ready to rock and roll up inside the grandstands. So on the count of 3, I need to hear you scream. 1, 2, 3! Ladies and gentlemen, they're ready again. It's time for Top Fuel Tracksters.
What's that?
They are tied out of Atlanta Motorsports in that neon, bright, flashy, steel master machine.
These guys, look at these photographers. These gigantic lenses.
Whitman walks up, looks at Bill, nods. All right,
Anytime you get to pull the shoot on the old Steel Master choreograph, it's a good man. I want to give a special shout out to Duke and Robert Morris when they flew out here to Washington to doing this. We represent them.
find out who made the next ball. 375, Morgan Lucas. 324 miles an hour, 3.759. That's good for number 7. Sean Langdon goes 3.764 at 320.97 miles an hour. 3-second threshold at the 8th mile. So both make a decent run. Morgan goes to number 7. Sean goes to number 8. Try this on for size. Number 1 qualifier right now, Doug Coletta 3.71. Number 8 qualifier, Sean Langdon 3.76.
Tight. There's only number 8. And number 1 is 3.7. 8 cars in that range.
Well, this is rather interesting.
3.76. So we got 8 cars in it. 5 cars. Oh, this is hey, this is John Morgan's daughter.
Champion. Third, 322 miles an hour. Clay Milliken is fourth. Both of them were under the 3-second margin at the 8th mile. These two cars are both running. We're ready to roll right behind them. Tony Schumacher and Steve Horn. Both of these drivers have 3 clean runs down the track. And both of these drivers have one thing in mind. The number 1 qualifying spot. Nobody's looking for consistency here. They're both looking for fast. Tony smokes the tires, ends up with a 736. 84 miles. Numbers and got lucky.
Nice job. Go get it.
for Terry Haddock. What a disappointing way for him to start the season. Coasting across the finish line Sunday. And a nice little funny car.
Vehicles are cleaning the track.
All stuff on the racetrack.
Oil, I don't know
Continue
what
on.
they're
Good funny car qualifying in just a moment.
These tractor street cleaner jobs.
Track clear, block replaced, cars fired. Let's get that down. .163, 302.41 the speed, and Jim Campbell will win the car. Again, lit the tires way down the racetrack. Wow. 320.28 the speed of the Levi Ray Shop Shelby jumps up to the number 5 spot. 8:14 for Cruz. 81 miles an hour as that Chad goes 3.950, 319 miles an hour, gets back into the 396. Ron with a 397. You want to move up, you got to get around Tim Wilkins, it's 3.962. You want a number 1 spot, you got to get around Fast Jack. Down there with Mike Higgins.
John Force and Ron Capps.
to the top three. Forward height goes 3.913, 322.04. The Auto Club Chevrolet.
Wow, 391 and 394.
Wow. That's you're working on that baby to get it back in the trailer. This is a brand new Infinity Road dock. They made 3 runs in Phoenix, and they've made 3 runs here this weekend. The best of which has been.
Gosh, 388! Yeah, top fuel funny car, yeah. Turn the engine down after the final run. No, I don't think they need forces or anything else. I don't know. This isn't an alcohol car. This is a brand. Tomorrow. So you got the guy at the bottom, he's like kind of distance out of the bottom. Or taking loose the rod, taking the rod nut loose. One run, man, they do that. One run. Yeah. Hauling, it. Been hauling before. We got 2 hanging. Oh, right. Yeah, well, 500 cubic inches, so it's about 4. I don't know what the. About 4.5 inches. 4. I don't know. 4. Take the whole thing off. Header. I can't see you. You guys measuring the comfort of the tire. I'd like to know what that's for. Oh, they're basing they're basing the tire. They're basing it's not a tire pressure, they're based on the tire right there. They're holding the cylinders right here. That was an animal right there? Yeah, it's manifold. And it's got injectors. It's got injectors there, and it's got injectors in the hat. Between the hat and the blower is also another set of injectors, and there's injectors right there in the ports. See, that's upside down. Yeah, flip it over. Yeah. So and then they got injectors toning the cylinders right there. This
looks like it's kind of fits into the top of the it's a solid contact on the side. Like it blows fuel into the side with just like a jet. It seems like the sides wouldn't be going to look like they touch it. Like the top of both ends.
Yeah, it's higher than that. Yeah, well that's
so it goes into something but then it doesn't go into, I don't know.
Yeah, that's the way the block is machined. It's this has got a really thick rubber rail which goes between the sides, and that makes up the difference in the space there. I don't know.
Everybody say you can pull the tires off and have to keep running around it, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Well, that was the other team. I don't know if these guys are going to do the same thing. Oh, do they? Oh, all right.
Like over here.
It probably doesn't weigh that much. I don't want to. I got a million questions to ask, but I don't want to get there. Here's the clutch. There it is. That's the flywheel. Yeah, the clutch goes on that. That's the flywheel. And then the clutch plate goes on those studs.
They've all got their own name and their own spot. Everything's set exactly in its place, you know. And if it was by any chance out of its place, then they'd be flipping out.
Yeah.
You know?
You gotta know where these guys are pulling the rods out of the engine. This is out.
I think you can find an alcohol person to find out about that question we got.
Oh yeah. John Force's car, they're pulling. You got the engine all the way down for getting ready for the eliminations tomorrow.
You want it right now?
So here's the top of the car. Is this? All there is, the clutch is in the housing, like 5-disc clutch, and then there's no transmission. And then the clutch plates engage gradually through the course of the run, and then it finally uses hydraulics or whatever to engage each disc and by the end of the run it's completely engaged. And then it goes into the rear axle, and all you have is multiple clutch.
How they all doing?
He's getting married in October.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, congrats.
Yep.
Hey, that's great. How they all doing?
Yeah, all doing good. That was like the hardest job getting that clutch apart. He's here.
Okay.
She moved to Willow Valley, the river.
Okay.
By Rockland.
I forget my sister's real good friends with her daughter. I see Chad is once or twice a year.
He's in Texas, right?
Yeah.
There's two lines right there. They run right underneath the top of the blower right there.
That's cool.
Yeah, all the kids are getting all in, and they got 1, 2.
Yeah, it's hard to believe I got a 20-year-old daughter.
Wow. You got into this? They got more fuel lines right there. See them right there?
Both my two oldest kids are in college, so you put fuel into the cylinder head.
2 injectors per port?
Yep. These two here go right into the intake port.
Jeez, wow.
Oh, no kidding.
And that's all nitromethane mixed with methanol.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow. Too cool. Really.
Wow, man. Hey, I hope you guys do great, man. Thanks a lot.